on a Sunday. Got the money on my mind on a Monday. I like a pretty girl on Tuesday. I know more vibes with the guys on the Wednesday. Until the next day, I am on a late till Friday. I man never catch a sleep, me mileage 3.706, me can't sleep. Boy, them never ever reach. I'm coming with the game like a hunter, never surrender. Carry on my top, I couple stuff to move me tender. Mind on my matter, working the night and day. Into the shots, oh, your vibes with the Mako, sa. I say why you're in a po. I say when you want that one too, brother one too. Yeah. This thing no be personal, don't take it personal. Man no be gentleman, I'm gone international. This thing no be personal, don't take it personal. Man no be gentleman, I'm gone international. The place is a party. Big link anytime with the giant. Boy, don't violate. Barba Kwansuma. Your body shady, bada bada. In the night, she be working for the mullah. She love a bad man with the biggie guara guara. Big mountain with the sika. You ask her why? She know be messing with the other guys. I see up a dang, I see up a fry. Falling with her friends and living life. She want to be my wife. Miss know me a guy. So I know I am a lie. Money on my mind and a different right. Stuck up the block and live life. Live life. This thing no be personal, don't take it personal. Man no be gentleman, I'm gone international. This thing no be personal, don't take it personal. Man no be gentleman, I'm gone international.
Oh shit, yeah, it wasn't working. Hello everybody, welcome to Motherland Gaming Television. How is everybody doing? I hope you guys are doing all right. Welcome to Matchday 20 of the Ghana Pro League right here on Motherland Gaming Television. This particular tournament is brought to you by Motherland Gaming Television, the Ghana Pro Club League, Ultimate Battle, VPG, Agro Sports and Esports Association of Ghana, and as well as our partner VGA Esports Show. I hope you guys are having a wonderful evening as I am doing, or I will probably have a better evening, and I'm sure you guys will as well when the games actually do begin. We're expecting Slimo to join us pretty soon, so we would hear from him very soon. But if you're just joining us, smash the like button, subscribe to the channel, because you are here for some good esports entertainment. Now, the teams we are not going to be playing here tonight is going to be Tactical OP versus Maverick CF. My goodness me, what a match we have in our hands. I mean, the colossal match that we have been waiting for is about to unfold, where these two titans go head to head in the GPL Season 2. Let me know in the comment section who you guys think is going to win this particular tournament, and as usual the polls will be going up so that you can tell us who you think is going to be winning this particular one, because the interesting thing about this particular matchup here is anybody that wins this match goes on top. That is how big this match is. If Maverick should win, they solidify their lead position. If Tactical OP should win, they topple Maverick CF and they are in the league position. So it is a colossal match indeed, a match made for the Titans. And my friend Slimo is right here in the studio with me. Slimo, welcome to the stream.
Yeah, thanks for having me. Great day to be on the stream. And like you were saying earlier, I mean, colossal game coming up, battle of the heavyweights, as I'd like to call it. And I think there's a lot of things that will be happening today. Can't wait to get into the action.
Absolutely. Look at the league table, Slimo. What can you tell from this league table?
I mean, The Ghana Pro Clubs League Season 2, when we said it was going to be competitive, I wasn't expecting it to like seriously go down to the wire like this. I mean, all of the teams have put in strong effort. You can tell how tightly contested some of those positions are. And for today, we'll be having the battle of the heavyweights right at the top of the table. Sitting at the top will be in action today. Mavericks CF, 19 games played, 14 wins, 2 draws, just 3 losses all season long, with a goal difference of plus 29. They'll be coming up against Tactical OP, who are in third place, and they are just 2 points behind them. So, like Einstein said earlier, if Mavericks drop this game and they lose to Tactical OP, Tactical automatically go on to first place. And we'll have to keep an eye on SP3 as well and how the results will go on from elsewhere, because they also second in second place with 42 points. GH Star to complete the top 4 with 40 points. I like how creepy GH All Star look right now and just closing that gap, biding their time and waiting for the perfect time to pounce. And I've loved what I've seen from the Ghana Pro Clubs League already so far. It's been some wonderful stuff. Einstein, before we even talk details, tactics, lineups.
I'm listening to you, buddy. Oh, we just lost Limo there. Just for a second here. He was about to say something. We just lost him there. Hopefully, we try and get him back on. But hopefully Slamo joins us. But I was really interested to see what he was about to say. But the polls are up, ladies and gentlemen. The polls are up. Tactical OP and Maverick CF. Who takes the win in this clash of the Titans, as I will call it? This is definitely a clash of the Titans indeed. Looking at the league table, that is exactly how important this game is. And I'm going to try and see if Slimo joins us, and then we can probably look at the players to watch, or probably get there. Oh, Slimo's back. Yes, Slimo.
Yeah. I was saying earlier that looking at how the table is positioned, Mavericks have got 44, SP3 in second place with 42, and Tactical with 42. Do you think a draw plays into the hands of SP3 and they could possibly pounce and then go on top of the table?
Absolutely. If you look at SP3, SP3 is also playing today, actually. So that's going to be interesting, because if a draw comes in, that means Maverick Safe is going to be on 45, and then SP3, if they win, they will also be on 45. But the goal difference now is going to be very key. The amount of goals that they will either score or concede is going to be so key, because right now the top 3 positions, and even including GH All Star, who are more or less, just hanging in the background there, they could also cause some upsets, especially if they win their game. They could easily get into the second position. That is if they to SP3 and Tactical will lose. So the amount of permutations, the amount of possibilities here, absolutely endless in this fixture. That just makes this fixture absolutely brilliant, and I cannot wait to see what these two teams are gonna be giving us here today.
I kind of feel like we are in store for some madness, and for both of the teams, looking at them critically, they've been teams that have got identical records. Because if you look closely at the chart, they both have just 3 losses. Just 3 losses for both of the teams all season long, and it kind of tells you these guys don't lose a lot of games. Their goal difference is also very, very similar. Mavericks on plus 29, and for Tactical OP plus 22. They are very, very good defensively, very sound defensively as well. Great attacking sides too. 14 wins for Mavericks, 13 wins for Tactical OP. So similar teams going into it. I feel like we've got a blockbuster on our hands, and everybody sit back and relax and enjoy this action coming from Matchday 20 of the Ghana Pro Clubs League.
Absolutely, and let's see if these guys are ready for the interview. We have one person in the seat, so let's get him right on here so that we can talk to him and find out exactly what is going on right here in this colossal match. I mean, this is literally what I call the clash of the Titans. No two ways about it. And we've got one person in here, so let me bring it in here so that we can have our discussion. Hello, good evening to you.
Wagwan, wagwan.
Hey, how are you doing, buddy?
I'm chilling. I'm chilling.
Charlie, this match. Well, first of all, introduce yourself to people who don't know you and the team you play for.
If this is your first time here, I am Kota, one of the defenders in Tactical OP.
Hello, Kota. Well, Charlie, people in the chat say heat, heat. Charlie, this match is colossal. I mean, tell us, coming into a match like this, how is it feeling like and what is the preparation like for your team mentally and physically as well?
Mentally, we are here to win. So that's our mindset. That's what our heart is getting for so far, and hopefully we get to bring it to fruition.
Absolutely. Slimo, I've got you here. What do you have to say to your man here?
I mean, Kota, going into this game, we are facing a Mavericks side that are like on strong form. And you guys, I mean, in the last 3 games, you've won 2, dropped 1. Do you kind of feel like you will be the underdog going into it? Is that the kind of mentality you guys are taking into it?
I mean, we did the same when we're going against each other, and unluckily for us, we do that game. But I think we are here to rectify that mistake and we get a dub in this game that we are about to do.
I like that. I like that confidence going into it because when you're facing the league leaders, you surely need to go all out. But I mean, when you look at the table and how tight the top 4 is, when you guys are playing, is it at the back of your mind that Charlie, you've got to keep it cool because if you drop anything, someone might just overtake you? Is that sometimes, do the nerves settle in sometimes like that?
We try and keep the out of our heads when we are playing, but right after the game, we lock him back to the system because definitely we do not want to play with nerves because nerves brings about mistakes, destroys composure. So
yeah, I can't blame you guys at all. Charlie, if I was in your team, I'll definitely be having a sneak peek at the table because that top 4 is looking crazily close.
It's extremely tight.
I mean, I have a question, and maybe you go for the Mavericks as well as tactical. In a game like this here, Charlie, the people with sweaty hands, what can they do? Because this game here, Charlie, will I say tissues and things for coming inside? Because how are you going to be handling the nerves? The making sure that everything that you are planned before you be able to implement such a plan in the game.
So personally, if you can't hold a controller in a game like this, it's best to sit on the bench. But that's just me. That's kind.
What do you say about that, Mavericks? What do you say?
We are a team. Our team, we don't get sweaty hands though.
Hey, Charlie.
Charlie.
Nobody in our team is feeling pressured or anything. These guys, they can't pressurize us.
I like the confidence. That just uses some amount of confidence in your team. And would you say that is basically how everybody in your team is feeling? Because right now you guys are on top of the league, and so I mean, there's a saying that is more difficult to sustain the league, but rather if you're chasing, it's a bit easier because then there's no pressure. But what do you guys in terms of pressure? How are you guys feeling, and how are you going to handle this game?
Yeah, there's no pressure on us right now. There's no pressure. We're going to stay on top for we're gonna win. So we're gonna stay on top for the rest of the season. To be honest.
Wow.
We don't get sweaty hands. We don't feel pressure or anything. Everybody is feeling we are eager to even play the match.
Amazing. Amazing. So Slimo, last questions to them and then we can let them go and we can check out their formations and players to watch out for.
Yeah. Buzzing to go, but before we let them go, my man from the Mavericks, I just checked out the form going into it, and I realized you guys are on a 10-game winning streak. Is there any possibility that you guys drop points today, or it still wins on the ball coming up?
That's a silly question. Don't even ask that question. We didn't even know we're on a 10-game winning streak. We don't care, bro. Look, we're trying to win every match, so we're not really keeping track. We're just preparing for every match accordingly.
But
today we're not dropping points.
Is there a different strategy for every team? Because you are definitely facing one of the best teams around. You can't doubt how good Tactical OP is. Is there a different strategy that you have for them as compared to the teams that are lower?
Of course, every team we play differently. For every team, we study their formation, their gameplay from other matches that we watch. and we play accordingly. We don't play every team the same.
All right.
Well,
It seems like we are good to go.
Charlie,
Cause
I've grown it from DC. We'll catch you guys after the games. Have a fantastic game.
All right.
Charlie, let us know, Charlie, what is going on. Smash the like button if you're enjoying this stream right here on Marvelan Gaming Television with Isaac Einstein and Slimo. It is the GPL Season 2 Matchday 20 Tactical OP versus Maverick CF. And Slimo, let's go through the lineups real quick now. Let's start with Tactical OP's lineup.
I mean, judging from their name, they've got to be very, very tactical in this game coming up against the number one team in the country. And to be honest with you, going into this game, I'm looking critically at how they approach the game right from the onset because they have lost that first leg to Mavericks, losing 2-1. So I'm sure there's a little bit of revenge on the cards. They'll be lining up in that old traditional 4-4-2 system. Usually 4-4-2 in pro clubs can be interesting to watch and fascinating how the wingers hold the width of the pitch. So it should be fun to see how things go. But in goal will be AI. I think they'll have the AI stay in goal. Newton and Femrich, they've got a huge job on their hands to keep that firing Mavericks offense on lock, because when you face an offense like that that's been scoring goals for fun throughout the whole of the season, then you know you're in big trouble. But if they can keep a hold of their own, then they'll definitely make sure that Tactical OP have a strong chance of winning this game. Radowski and Thankful will be the left back and the right back respectfully for Tactical OP. These guys have been key supporting King Kota, who we just saw on the live broadcast, and Twizzle on the right hand side for them, keeping the width. And then Fizzy and Nida, I think these are the two most important players for how they want to play positionally, because if you play and possibly a 4-3-3, you've got a 4-3-3, three midfielders in the midfield to kind of make a lot more of people be in the midfield. But this time around, you've just got two, so there's a lot more space for you to cover. And Fizzy, that's a night there, they've got a huge job on their hands. And for those up top, Jackson and OG Drizzy, the laurels rest on them for them to be able to take those chances, make runs, and create or some chances for Tactical OP as they come up against Maverick CF. Let's see how Maverick CF also line up in this big one coming up. I mean, just like I said, in the first leg, Mavericks were dominant. It ended in that slender win 2-1. Can they do it again with this lineup that they have put out there? We saw Tenebris, who was on the live broadcast, so confident, smiling. Mind you, this team has gone on a 10-game winning streak, and they haven't changed anything at all. This formation has done damage from them since the start of the season, and they are looking to rock with it as well. They are very, very unique in the way they play 4-1-2-1-2, and I believe this is a 4-1-2-1-2 wide formation, because we've got the narrow ones, but these guys want to stay wide and cover the whole area of the pitch. We'll have three AIs in defense. This one is always usually very, very questionable. We'll see how they are able to hold the positions in place. Richmond and Tenebris will be the fullbacks for them, as Mask will play that number 6 role. Usually when there's AIs controlling the two center backs, the one who's sitting at the DM role plays a huge role, because sometimes the AI doesn't perform the task that you wanted to. Mask will have to step in at times to also do that. You also have to build that link-up play to the likes of Shinzi, Mamba, and Don Dayebs at the wing spot. And of course, up top will be Hassantino and Kim. I mean, these two guys have to be firing to get things on board for Maverick CF. I mean, both teams lining up perfectly ready for GPL Matchday 20. Bring it on.
Absolutely, and Charlie, it's quite interesting because Tactical OP have got a germ. They've got a germ in OG Drizzy being part of their team. However, we have the Maverick CF has got an informed player. Let us look at the players to watch. And my goodness me, you are going to scream looking at the stats that are available here.
I mean, we can go on and on and on about OG Drizzy and how great he is. When we come to pro clubs action, my God, Axantino is on a different level. Like 22 goals already after playing just 19 games. That's just crazy. And he's got 3 assists to back it as well. I mean, this guy has got link up play. The finishing is on point. I don't know if he time finishes sometimes. I haven't had the opportunity to watch him a lot of times, but hopefully he's able to get 1 or 2 shots and then have them fall for him today. But OG Drizzy coming in with the quality, the experience for tactical OP. I mean, he's made a huge difference for them already. He'll have to be big for them here today. These 2 guys may be the players to watch. Remember, the pro clubs is usually a team game and everybody plays a huge part. But these 2 guys surely have big roles to play in this big game coming up.
Absolutely big game coming up, ladies and gentlemen. Smash the like button if you guys are going to be here watching OGGs and Hack Santino do their thing right here on the pitch. The match is about to begin. Somebody saying stats no they talk anything. No, hey Charlie, 32 goals in 19 appearances, bro.
Charlie, nah, stats they talk something.
This stats is wild, bro.
Yeah, it's crazy.
Somebody says I get that, like I go post video, just not record it. Hey Charlie, people in the chat, what's quite interesting, looking at the polls as it stands right now, it's 54% going for tactical OP. How crazy is that? Even
that's
though
crazy.
Mavericks on top.
That's how confident they are in the tactical OP. But hey, the league leaders, they are no pushovers. There's a reason why they are number 1 on the table. There's a reason why they've won 10 straight and haven't dropped a single one. I mean, their last dropping of a point came 1-1 when they faced the Nupa Warriors, and it's all more or less like a forgotten thought. Everybody is just so used to Mavericks games single day, and they look to continue that streak today. Tactical OP have a serious match on their hands.
Absolutely a serious match on their hands indeed. Ladies and gentlemen, we're getting ready for Matchday 20. It is Tactical OP versus Maverick. CF games are about to begin. We're going to jump right into the stream. Ladies and gentlemen, smash the like button, subscribe to the channel. This is Motherland Gaming Television, bringing you the broadcast of the Clash of the Titans, Tactical OP versus Maverick CF. This particular stream is brought to you by Motherland Gaming Television, GPL, VGA Esports Show, Esports Association of Ghana, Ultimate Battle, and our growing esports. Charlie, I am so gunned up for this game. Slime all your score predictions. You know I'm always gonna put you in the spot.
And this is going to be a very, very tough call, because the last time I made my score prediction, it clearly went south. But I think both teams are so good defensively that I feel like the defense might come on top today. And I'm slightly going for Maverick CF to win. Close 1-0 win, because the last time they did win by 2-1, and I think they just have enough to beat Tactical OP here today again.
Wow. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, let's jump right into the game.
The chatter is done, all of the talking is done, and now we'll have a chance to see the action live. Top of the table, Mavericks CF look to continue their 10-game winning streak. I mean, nobody's been able to beat them in 10 straight games. Well, looking to do that is Tactical OP, who sits just 2 points behind Mavericks CF going into this one. All of the action brought to you live, kind courtesy of the Ghana Pro Clubs League, Match Day 20. It's about to get crazy. It's about to get mad. I mean, looking at both of the teams and how they've structured their teams, you know it's going to be very, very tough. And going into the game, I'm expecting fireworks right from the start. The teams are ready, and so are we. As we have it, Tactical OP, Maverick CF, Matchday 20. Here we go. Tactical OP in their traditional blue colors, kicking from right to left. And of course, our league leaders so far, Maverick CF in, I think it's that Atletico Madrid's kit. Yeah, it is their home kit in the red strips and the blue shorts. Great 10 already from earlier. Oh! It didn't take them too much time. That was excellent stuff from earlier right there. And I love the chain of the skill move he just used there. The Magidi spin cancel to create space. I think he also had a fake shot to just give him that little space for him to pounce. And he's made sure that he gets that one to go down very, very early on. Our league leaders already opened the scoring. What a game this one has already turned out to be. I mean, for the early start in the game, if you're able to settle the nerves and go into the game, it's usually nice and all. But if you can also take the game by the scruff of the neck, get an early goal, you will give yourself a very strong advantage. And it seems like that is how the start of the game will be. Tactical OP. I mean, they have been brilliant throughout the whole of the season. We've made a lot of noise about them having to play tough games and come out of it with positive results. I remember some time ago on the live broadcast, we saw them play GH All-Star. Even though they were leading and at some point lost out that lead, they still came out with a point. So all of these big games, they have played very, very well and have always come out successful one way or another. Helmut in that midfield area. Well, apologies to those who joined earlier. It's actually Tactical OP that have opened the scoring. So I was a bit confused with how the jerseys were looking, but it's actually Tactical OP that are up by a goal to nil with that excellent finish from earlier. So Tactical OP 1, Mavericks CF nil. And I mean, with the first 15 minutes in the game, it kind of feels like our league leaders were hit by lightning at a point. The goal came so early, came so quickly. First attack of the game, they caught them off guard and they made sure that they took their chance. That was an excellent start from Tactical OP, who have the top of the table set in their sights, Dawson, to find Reaper. Well, the run from the attacker into space was a pretty good one. The pass, not just good enough to find him. But I like the intention from Mavericks. They aren't phased by that early goal from Tactical. They still want to find a way back into this game. But coming up against the Tactical side, you've always got to be wary. In as much as you want to find a goal and will push a lot of bodies up front, you've got to focus on what is at your back too. Because, I mean, if these teams can always exploit spaces behind you, you'll be in trouble, please. Or on the left side for them. Kota. The runners have done an amazing job of getting into spaces and making sure that they fill those spaces well. Oh, that was a nice cross. Toure coming up clutch with the header. As Mavericks CF will need everybody on board there. The space opened up slightly for the through ball. Just not strong enough to break through that defense. But it's something that you love to see from Mavericks CF. It's how they've been playing all season long. They keep it tidy. They keep it cool. They keep it as simple as you like. That time the through ball, unable to locate its intended target. But they are settling into the groove, the league leaders. Tactical OP on the 10 with Kane. That's an aggressive tackle from Fox to win it back. And they'll break into a space. Top goal scorer Hack Santino now with the ball. The man who's already got 22 goals in his name. And he's also got 3 assists to his name as well. Was hoping to create something out of nothing for Mavericks. Just 30 minutes gone in this blockbuster action in the top 2 heavyweights. Currently, Mavericks sitting at the top of the table. Well, live standings will show that Tactical OP will be at the top of the table. Mind you that they were just separated by those 2 points. Deep cross comes in. Defense will deal with that as well. I mean, in this first 30 minutes, it's looked like both teams, they've been very, very level pegging. The defenses have done very well, apart from the first few minutes that Tactical did catch Mavericks off guard. Reaper on the 10. Wow. That was a risky one for the goalie. But he made sure that he parried that one away. Layla will play a nice through ball well. I mean, over the top through ball sometimes in pro clubs, it kind of feels like some teams abuse them a lot. But it's so important because it helps you one switch play. It will of course act as the normal through ball system as well, but it just kind of sets players where they should be and it gives you an easy opportunity to find them. So it's why a lot of these teams have inculcated that into their game, and it's why a lot of times we see the over the top through ball being played instead of the ground through ball pass. Helmut approaching the last 5 minutes of this heavyweight clash, in with Tactical OP up by a goal to nil. Mind you, in the first leg in season 2 of the Ghana Pro Clubs League, Mavericks were able to walk away with a 2-1 victory over Tactical. And it seems like Tactical wants revenge, and they started in the right way possible. Over the top 2 ball to find that time BBR9 stopped in his tracks. But I mean, these guys have utilized the wings so well. And I kind of said earlier when they made us see that formation that they wanted to play in the 4-4-2 system, where the width is so key for them. If they're able to hold on to that width, they'll always be dangerous for any team. Dawson has options left to right, decides to go through the middle, and is not the best possible one, as the referee will bring the first half to an end. As expected, both teams going at it hard, but Tactical currently leading by a goal to nil. Einstein, thoughts on that first half?
Absolutely brilliant first half indeed. Tactical OP cementing their plays in this particular half. Now, what I can tell is you can tell that every team, there seems to be like a safeness in the way they are playing. Nobody really wants to open too much. Nobody really wants to give away too much. So there seems to be a lot of safetyness in the way they are playing, or probably a pragmatic way. That's a much better word. A pragmatic play. As it could easily turn into a draw game if Tactical just continue to play like this. Maverick, on the other hand, right now they're like a dead man who's trying to resurrect. So definitely they're not scared of anything. They don't have any choice but to just get up and try and get something out of this game, because if not, you're going to go down 3 points.
I mean, for Mavericks, they were hit by a lightning bolt in those first 5 minutes. And to be honest with you, I didn't even see that goal coming. So Sinyaman Leila with the excellent Magidi spin cancel to find space, and then of course get that first goal. But ever since that goal went in, Mavericks CFR have built that confidence that has seen them climb to the top of the table, and I kind of feel like they are growing in the game. We'll see how the second half goes for them, with Tactical still up by that goal to nil. Kota, he's been stable at the back so far for the team, up by goal to nil, where it's got to be careful when getting out those passes. You've got to get them out of the feet very early and prevent chaos from coming up. Tactical OP dancing in the area. Oh, that was nice. Some excellent dribbling just to weave his way through. When you've got wingers that can do that, they are always so key to having your team, because they can create something out of nothing. See Neman Leila with an excellent crossing. Mainu on the rebound. And just like that, in the first 5 minutes of the second half as well, they get the second to fall. Tactical OP with a crucial second goal in this game. Wow. I mean, Sinema Leila has been at the heart of everything that's been happening. He's been everywhere for them. The other time, we saw him on the right wing. Now we're seeing him on the left wing. He was the one that scored the first goal, and he's provided a vital assist for me to get that one. Unfortunately, with a bounce, but they'll take it all day long. Tactical OP now up by 2 goals to nil. Now we will see the resolve of our league leaders. We will see if Mavericks CF have got it in them to pull off what will be a crazy comeback. Wow, what a turn of events. And it kind of seems like every single time that the game restarts, whether it's first half or second half, within that 5-minute span, Tactical OP just goes and goes like, yo, we want to kill this game early, and they get a goal within those first 5 minutes. Kudos to them. They've been excellent to watch so far. It's had brilliant transition plays from them, and Maverick CF just look like they might be in trouble now with Reaper. This could be the start of something great. The pass just had too much weight on it, as Maverick CF were looking for a way back into this game. Still, 2 goals to nil in our blockbuster heavyweight clash. Matchday 20 between coming into this game, our first place Maverick CF versus team in third place Tactical OP, who are up by 2 goals. And if you just joined us, this is the Ghana Pro Class League Season 2. Season 2, which has seen teams all over show us why they are some of the best around, and it's been a wonderful time to have them on the broadcast so far. Season 2 has seen 18 teams, and all 18 teams have had their moments. But when it's all said and done, we'll have to have winners and losers. And this game could particularly determine who actually wins the whole league, because I think there are 4 teams in contention, and surely these 2 teams are in that conversation as well. Kota at the back. He did speak of earlier that if your hands were sweaty, then you possibly shouldn't hold those controllers right now. And you kind of feel like everybody in their team is confident on their ball. They know where they need to be. They are playing with so much class and confidence as they head into the last 20 minutes of this game. Everything just going smoothly for Tactical OP as they're on the verge of sealing this 2-goal win. Layla again from distance, except for this time around block. But it's the aggressiveness and the way in which they win the ball back so well after a few minutes when they lose it. It just gives them the edge over Mavericks. So I kind of feel like they want it more. They want that way more. The revenge almost completed. Newton on the right wing, go bend one in. Goalkeeper will parry away. But I mean, we've got the last 15 minutes to go. And it could be panic stations now for Mavericks CF. Cross will come in. Oh! That surely would have gone up for goal of the season contender if that had gone a cheeky attempt from the Tactical OP man. They are confident this could be the third. Well, linesman raises his flag. Cross coming a bit too early, but with the last 15 minutes to go, do you see any way back from Mavericks CF Einstein?
I doubt it, man. But hey, anything can happen. But looking right now, it looks like Maverick City have been hit by a sucker punch. They look absolutely confused at the back. No coordination whatsoever. They're trying too hard to try and get a goal back. And Tactical OP are using that to their advantage and absolutely tearing them apart.
And they are indeed doing so. And this is why I'll give a huge shout out to the wing play. Senior man Leila, Menu, I think Baby Anna as well. What they've done in this game has been very, very good to watch. When I'm looking at wingers, I'm looking at wingers who can take on players and actually beat the players. Wingers who can work in tight spaces. They've got the skill moves. They've got the control dribbling. At the time we saw Magidi's spin cancels, you've seen borrow scoop turns from them. They've got everything in their locker to be able to wriggle out of tight spaces, and that is the reason why they are up by 2-0 currently in this game. And kudos to those wingers from Tactical OP. They've made such a huge difference, and they keep on pushing their team to the next level. Last 5 minutes to go. The game now running away from Mavericks CF as Tactical OP in pole position to seal this one. Switch of plays now or never for them. Everything has got to be perfect now. Lucky on the wing for Mavericks. Maybe to get a goal back before this game ends. Just dribbling it out of the pitch. That right there sums up how the game has gone for Mavericks CF. Everything that they seem to try to string together hasn't worked so far today. They look lost at sea so far. Tactical OP have just been the best team on the day so far, and they surely deserve all 3 points. Cross will come in deep. Well, that's the way to seal the game. And that's the way to send a message across the whole of the league. Tactical OP have surely arrived, and as the saying goes, Einstein, revenge is a dish best served cold. And I think this one is a cold reaction from Tactical OP, beating the league leaders by 3-0. That's crazy. That's so good. Now Mavericks maybe to get consolation before this one ends with Lucky getting the bounce. But that will be that. They close it out with possibly their best performance on the season. 3-0. Mavericks CF just had no answer for Tactical OP all day long. And they finish it grabbing all 3 points and a solid 3 goals. Wow. Revenge is a dish best served cold. And this is the coldest way in which they could do it.
Absolutely, they look completely lost, Maverick CF, and this is going to be a very interesting thing to see the way Tactical OP played in a game like this. They literally just gave us their best game so far of the tournament against the leaders, and that just tells you everything about this team. Tactical OP with OG Drizzy doing fantastically well, marshalling the game, just completely helping his team get to the levels that they need to for a particular win as such. Ladies and gentlemen, what a game we had in our hands. I cannot wait, Slimo, to hear from the players. Your final thoughts of the game so far?
I mean, to be honest with you, I think Tactical OP were definitely the better team. Mavericks CF didn't play too bad, but that's the standard of the Ghana Pro Clubs League. If you drop even slightly a level, you will get punished. And we saw time and time again Tactical OP pouncing on the loose balls. I said even in the live broadcast, it kind of felt like they wanted the win a lot more, and they finally got the revenge on their hands. Kudos to them for grabbing that important win in those league standings.
I mean, as a league leader, if you get destroyed like this, how do you get back? I want to be able to tell. How do you get back?
I mean, it's
to...
going to be so derailing for their momentum, because for those guys in the chat who don't know how well Mavericks CF have played this season, they were on a 10-game winning streak coming into this game. And to lose that streak, but the way and manner in which they lost the streak is how come Einstein is so confused right now. 3-0, 3 unanswered goals. I mean, come on. They are one of the teams that scores a lot of goals, Mavericks CF, and I think this is one of their most disappointing performances. Hopefully, we're able to get them in the post-match interviews and hear something from them, because I couldn't believe my eyes. I couldn't believe my ears with what I was hearing all over. But this one has been a game for the ages, and this is exactly what the Ghana Pro Clubs League is all about. Unpredictability at its finest.
Unpredictability indeed. Like, looking the way Tactical OP took this game, they look really well drilled. Like, in terms of how they're going to be playing from the back, what they do when they find spaces in between the lines, and how they were switching the plays and were hitting some quick balls to get into the counter-attacking positions, and they were using the crosses as well very well. But Mavericks CFC, very lackluster. They just seem to just try to do and play their normal game, but this is not any normal game, is it, Slimo? It's not a normal game for them to play like that.
Wasn't normal at all. I mean, a game with such high stakes in the Ghana Pro Clubs, you can't score that normal. They didn't put their A game. I mean, they were stinted the game. I think in around the 30th game in the mark, where I kind of felt like they were growing into the game. They were stringing goal passes together, but it just wasn't going well for them. In a game like this, you've got to stay 100% focused and concentrated throughout the whole of the 90 in-game minutes. But for Tactical OP, I think I've credited them already, but they deserve huge shoutouts. Menu, Senior Man, Leila, and I think Baby R9. Their defensive work rate, even though they were attackers, showed me that these guys were willing to die for the team. And I mean, those wingers, they kept the wings so intact. I mean, at a point, it kind of felt like what Mavericks CF wanted to do was clog the wing at a point. You saw them send a lot of bodies in there, but they could dribble their way out of tight spaces. We saw it on the left wing and on the right wing, but this is where individual brilliance will get you out of such a prison-like situation. I saw a ball roll scoop. I mean, the McGiddy Spain Council did produce a goal earlier on in that first half. I saw a normal fake shot come in there. And these are just the qualities that you look for in the wingers, and I think Tactical OP, they are blessed to have two wingers on both the left wing and the right wing to be able to have that in their locker, and that's what propelled them to victory right here today.
Yeah, their two wingers were just fantastic, and we have Tactical OP here, and my goodness me, Slimo, have you seen a smirk when you see one? This has got to be the biggest smirk face you would ever see in the history of Pro Club, because my goodness me, let us get him on here. There we go.
That's it. That's it right there. Silencing them.
Oh my God, bro. Oh, we can't hear you.
We don't get sweaty
okay,
pounds.
your audio's back now.
Right,
yeah, now we can hear you now.
We don't get sweaty pounds.
Talk your talk, bro.
Chalet. What a game.
Oh, wow.
Would you regard that as probably y'all's best game so far of the season?
I think our best game is still yet to come. To be very honest.
Wow.
Wow.
This is just a stepping stone to that.
That's a big thing.
But Kota, at a point when you guys were leading 2-0, my mind straight went back to the last time we had a big game like this involving you guys on the Motherland Gaming channel. It was against GHO Star. You guys were up 2 at a point and you gave away that lead. Did it creep into you guys' mind a bit that maybe Mavericks could come back?
As I told you earlier, we are just learning from the mistakes that we have encountered.
I think you guys did an excellent job.
And I brought it up earlier in that where the game that we played against GHL Star, we were just unlucky. And I think we proved it here. No talk.
Was it a point of you guys attacking really early? Because you know what? When the game started, within the first 5 minutes, we saw a goal out of that. And when the game broke at halftime, first 5 minutes of the second half, another goal. Was that a strategy you guys put into place to start games really well?
Generally, we just have good attackers. So I can't even say anything about that.
This is the most honest submission I've heard.
Wow. I mean, I'm trying to see if I can get the
crazy.
replays. Like, well, so you continue. I'll get you the replays.
Yeah. This is crazy. And you know what? Like, I like when you said you guys have really, really good attackers because, I mean, in pro club situations, when you're 1v1, it's always sometimes difficult to beat your man. But these guys pulled out everything they had in their bag. I mean, the first goal, Magidi spin cancel caused the goal. We saw Boros scoop 10. We saw normal Boros. We saw, fake shots in there. How blessed are you to have these kind of attackers on your team? And do you feel like these are the guys that propel you to take vital wins like this in the season?
I mean, we have 2 of our captains up top, 1 captain in the DM. And they keep on showing us by leading by example. So I think personally, they just keep on showcasing their talents. It's just a shame that we haven't been able to score magnitudes to put them at their respectful or respective positions as top goal scorers.
Excellent. Let me pick your brain a bit here, Kota. Which one are you most impressed with? You guys winning by 3 goals or actually preventing the league leading team from scoring a single goal? Which one are you more impressed with?
I mean, I play defense, so I think that's your answer right there.
Oh yeah. You can see a proud defender right there.
Bullying the strikers. It was incredible.
And you know what? The guys in the chat alerted us that Mavericks CF didn't have a single shot on target, and that's crazy. So kudos to you guys on the defensive end. I think you guys did a wonderful, wonderful job. Finally, we have our man from Mavericks CF, Charlie. I mean, my man from Mavericks CF. How would you sum up this performance? Would you call it possibly one of your worst of the season?
Oh, he went off. I just saw him get disconnected. They will try and get him back on.
Oh,
Charlie.
They say Tenebris removing shirt too. Hey.
Oh, Charlie. Charlie. Say he's catchable. Oh, Charlie. Somebody say light off, Anna. Nah, I don't be light off.
Hey, you know what? Funny enough, I think a week ago I had Roger X on the VGA Esports. So I was asking him about the pro class and who he actually told go on and win the whole thing. And he had tactical OP at the time. So shout outs to Mr. Roger. He was supporting you guys.
He know ball.
From the start, like it seriously no ball. Say you guys feel like you could go all the way, but finally we have Tenebris back in the chat with a little smile on his face. Charlie, how would you sum up that performance?
Charlie, is there anything? Today they didn't play well. But it's not anything.
And that's a very very honest assessment. Do you feel like tactical OP were just better than you guys, or if you assess yourselves, you guys
nah. How, bro? How?
So if we have to set a rematch, you feel like the scoreline will be different?
I've scored them before.
Oh yeah, I did believe. but I mean, right now for the aggregate scorelines, they got you guys 3. They got 3 goals against you guys, and you score a single goal.
Yeah, to be honest with you guys, we had really bad things. That was what was really causing the problem. But I don't make any excuses. They played well. They really played us.
Yeah.
Their formation was counting our own. That's what like caused us. But we have to reevaluate and come back. But you guys,
Yeah, but
good game,
I mean,
GG.
right now, before you go, they snapped your 10-game winning streak. Mentally, how you guys going to bounce back and get back on that winning streak that we know you guys are capable of? Because right now, they've knocked you guys off your top spot. SP3 is also coming for that top spot. Mentally, how you guys going to work together to possibly get you back on track to where you were before?
Honestly, the only way we're getting back on track is training. We have to keep practicing, keep playing, and just like evaluate the match and see what we did wrong and try and correct it.
Charlie,
That's the only
I
way.
just see some comments. Nah, David Adachi say you go evaluate tire.
Oh, Charlie.
It's not that deep. We still have, regardless of somebody scoring us, we still had a 10-match win streak. I didn't even know about that.
Yeah. And I think that was the most this season. So yeah. Kudos to you guys.
We'll do another one. But like today was just unfortunate. You guys played well. It was a good game.
Yeah. Nice sportsmanship right there. Einstein, have you got any final questions?
Absolutely great sportsmanship indeed. I mean, looking at some of the clips from the replay, I mean, it was quite evident, especially with Mavericks here, that there seemed to be a lapse in concentration just when the match began, like the first half and then the second half. Like, can you account for exactly what happened during those times?
So we had a problem at the beginning, but it doesn't give us an excuse for the whole match. We could have bounced back, so we can't really blame it on anything. The guys played well, so we don't really have anything to say about it. We had a problem at the beginning, but it's fine.
And Tactical OP, my question for you is: did you guys intentionally decide to go on full attack right there in the beginning of the game, because that could easily topple off the opponent's game plan?
So for us, I'll just say it again. We came here to win. And as you said, as an underdog, you have nothing to lose. Why not go all out?
I mean, Einstein, before we let them go, I've been alerted in the chat that for Mavericks CF, their next game is against GH All Star. And Wonder Kid is telling Tenebris that forget about creating another winning streak. Charlie, bro, before you go, Charlie, next game, GH All Star. Is it a bounce back from you guys or possibly another loss on the cards?
It's definitely not a loss. You already know my answer. I don't know who this Wonder Kid is, but like we're ready for the challenge, bro.
I like that. Wonder Kid. He says challenge accepted. We'll see how that one goes.
Tell him if you want, you should put money on it. Let's put money on it. You should text me.
Oh, that would be nice.
Yeah.
That would be nice. Wonder Kid, I'm sure his head is in the chat. Wonder Kid, and throw the challenge.
Okay, yeah. Tell him put money on it. I'm there for you. Text me.
Tactical OP is just chilling. He's just chilling. Say Charlie.
Right now he's just
I mean, he has scored the best team in the league, so obviously let him enjoy. Charlie, enjoy it.
Yeah. Big up to you guys. Appreciate you guys for joining us here, and we enjoyed the games that you guys gave us. Appreciate you guys having joining us here on Marvel Gaming Television. Thank you very much.
All right, thank you too.
All right.
Good night.
What a game that was. Limo, let's check out the goals and how it began real quick now before we close the stream.
Very crucial to look at how the goals came in right from the start. I mean, 1 minute and 30 seconds is where all of the action started. Now look at Senior Manley last dribbling. I need you to slow it down a bit for me when the Magidi spin cancel. So they start attacking from the right. Like I said, they make good use of the wings. And I will see them get into position. Senior Manlila tries an effort. That time, it proves to be futile. But when he gets it back, tight spaces. Like we said, they have guys that can do this. Oh, come on. And after the Magidi spin cancel, the awareness for him to notice that, okay, there's a man in front of me. I'll take an extra fake shot to take it to the left and shoot across goal. That's just next level stuff. And my favorite of the goals was that one. Excellent goal to give them that lead early. That was some crazy stuff from Tactical OP. And that just sets the tone for them. It seriously puts Mavericks CF off guard. Let's check out how the second goal also came in. So a throwing from the right hand side. They had senior man Leila deep. He was just working everything now. This was a quite fortunate one, but hey, fortune favors the brave at times. So that was it. Menu very, very brave to take the shot on, and he gets the rebound. Simple finish. And at this point, he kind of felt like there was no way back for Mavericks here. 15 minutes gone, up by 2 goals to 0 on the league leaders. You knew they weren't going to let this one up. So the third goal, they are still pushing high up the field. As the saying goes, you have to start defending right from the attack, and that was clearly what Tactical OP did. Deep cross into the box, and they'll smash it in through Newton. What a volley that one was. I mean, this one was also a fine finish. So we saw 3 situations in which Tactical OP could score from. High pressing, we saw excellent skill moves, and of course, them getting lucky off the bounce. The game rewarding them as well. Tactical OP with a 10 out of 10 display as we'll catch a glimpse of that final goal again. Well delivered cross. Newton at the right place at the right time, and the finish to match it as well. To crown off what was an excellent performance in Matchday 20 of the Ghana Pro Clubs League.
Yes, indeed, and I hope you guys enjoyed the game as much as we did. Thank you so very much, Slimo, for joining me here on Motherland Gaming Television. Please smash the like button, subscribe to the channel, and I hope you guys enjoyed the stream. We're going to be bringing you more action right here as GH All-Stars are going to be facing Mavericks CF. Oh my goodness, I cannot wait to see what will be installed for that particular game. Slimo, thank you so very much for joining us here.
Yeah, thanks for having me as well. Just a wonder kid in the chat. He says me I see one near the route. Hey, nah, that game is going to be crazy. I can't wait for it to come. But thanks for everybody who joined in the live stream. We appreciate all of your efforts. The Ghana Pro Clubs League promises to keep delivering spectacle after spectacle.
Absolutely. I'll catch you guys in the next 2 days. Have a wonderful, wonderful evening. Bye-bye.
Sound like no I am alive. Money on my mind and a different right. Stuck up the block and live life. Live life. This thing no be personal. Don't take it personal. Man no be gentleman. I'm gone international.